G'day, it's Michael. Oh, jeez, it's a bit. Oh, there, it's better. It's just a bit blurry there. G'day, it's Michael, and it's Friday morning. Just let me check the time again. Bloody hell, just put this down here. It's 11 a.m. on the 21st day of the 11th month, November 2014, and if you look over here, there, uh, yeah, my Elite Dangerous game is updating. It's going to take a while, as you can see on the from the progress bar there. Bad idea. Whoops. Just bring it back a bit there. That's better. Yeah, it's going to take a while to update. Probably a half an hour or an hour, and I figured in the meantime I'd show you some of the stuff I've collected regarding the game Elite, the original game that came out in the early 80s. Round about, it might have been 84 or 85, but I didn't actually get my game until 85 or 86. I think it was 85. I remember I spent 6 months saving up my pocket money, which would have been about $5 a fortnight or a week from my mother. $5 she would give me as pocket money, and after 6 months I had possibly more, a little bit more than over 6 months if I was prone to a little bit of spending. I would have $60 to buy the original Elite game with the wireframe graphics by Firebird. They were just the publishers. They were just one of the many publishers of the game. The particular version I got, written by, programmed by David Braben and Ian Bell. This is the original game box that I got. It's a bit tattered now, and it's all I have left of it, along with the novella that came with it. That's a story you can a short story you can read regarding the game. Elite, the Dark Wheel, written by Robert Holdstock. That's all I can find. I think I have the other half of the box somewhere, and something's happened to the game, the old Space Traders manual that came with the game, and the keyboard overlay that you could put on the Commodore 64. Yeah, that was the computer I bought it for. That's all I had. My father's Commodore 64. We still have it in storage somewhere. One of the cords went missing from it one year in the early 90s, and since then I haven't used it. And it was earlier this year, or it might have been late last year, that I managed to get a replacement cord from eBay. It was the cord that connected the computer to the monitor or the TV set. But my dad's put that somewhere. I don't know where it is now. But I just think it's a bit there's something very sinister about that. But oh well. Anyway, yeah, that's all I have. And the game disc, it's nowhere to be found either. Sorry. and all the discs I use, all the blank discs I use to save the game on. Uh, that's something that doesn't that's really outdated these days. You don't save games on floppies anymore. Um, I used to have a whole stack of them, I think, with all my elite saves. I had actually worked up to the combat status of deadly, and now I can't prove it. You just have to take my word for it. I never made it to elite though. That's just one. That would have been the next Accolade. But it was through the magic of eBay that I was able to obtain these other elite games still in their boxes. They're a bit tattered. That they've obviously been used, but they're well kept. And it was during the 90s, after I think it was the early to mid 90s, that two other games came out. That were sequels to Elite. Frontier, Elite 2. I missed out on these. I never played them. But you can play them if you Google Elite Forever. Elite Forever. I forget the name of the owner of the site, but he has a few. He has they're a type of emulated version of the original Elite games and the sequels. Frontier, Elite 2, and Frontier, First Encounter, which was the third game, and Elite Dangerous is the there's the back of the box. Elite Dangerous is going to be the fourth game in the series, and it's way better. If you've seen some of the videos, this comes with the original little disc, the 3.5 inch. Oh, it's got two of them. 3.5 inch floppies. The Gazetteer. I haven't read this yet. I've been so busy. What's in it? Basically, it's got a brief history of the solar system. It's got a name of some of the better known planets and their systems listed and described. Actually, I don't know. Oh, there's Lave. That's the. If you've played the game, you would know Lave very well. It's basically been the starting point in the original wireframe version of the game. This version of the game, you'll notice the graphics are more colourful, filled in, but I don't know. I think they lost some of their immersiveness with the shocking array of colours. Of course, it's been fixed now. Lave, yeah, one of the old worlds. Yeah, that's what the Gazetteer is. The manual, Kathy Dickinson. That's the Gazetteer. He wrote the Gazetteer. No, doesn't say. That's the manual. I love these old manuals. The thick. I hope they bring one out with the boxed edition. I ordered the special boxed edition for myself of Elite Dangerous. I hope it comes with nice thick manual to read with everything listed inside. Can't live without them. What? Frontier 2? Stories of Life on the Frontier? I think that's a short story. Well, they got some pictures in here too. Let me see. And quick start guide. Oh, it's got something here. It's an icon summary. Can't make much sense of it now. And here's, it's a galaxy, it looks like a galaxy map. Oh, can't show it all to you. It's so big. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a map of all the systems or planets together here. Just hold that back up. It's lovely. It's collector's item, true collector's item there. Where all this stuff go? Just put it all back. It needs this. They're for the Amiga. That's for the Amiga, Commodore Amiga. We never bought any one of those. I might be able to source one when I have more money later on sometime, in a place of my own. As I live with my father, unfortunately, because I don't work, and it's cheaper that way. And, I'll just put that back in. It's a safe place to put that. It's still updating. I'll just show you the. I was able to obtain a similar version of the game I had. It's not exactly the same. It's what is it? It's for the it's for the Commodore 64 and Commodore 128. You'll notice the difference here. Even the insignia looks bigger on the one I bought. There's just some slight differences. There's supposed to be a book coming out with all this stuff in it, information, the history of Elite, the game, by some fellow living in Canberra. I put $300 towards that Kickstarter. I hope to be getting something soon regarding that. Yeah, and it's the whole box. See, it's got the blurb on the back, the picture. Yeah, it's the original wireframe graphics. There. I'll show you what comes inside. This is all the stuff that went missing from mine. Game disc. It's not exactly the same as mine, but that's one of the original, was it 5.5-inch floppies? Yeah, yeah. They don't have these anymore. They're vintage. This is the keyboard overlay. It fits over the Commodore 64, and it shows you what each key does. See, in those days they didn't have keybinds that you could actually make yourself. You had to press what was assigned by the people who programmed. Oh no, where is it? Oh, there it is. See, they have escape. There'd be all the function keys. Escape. I think that's let me see. That's escape capsule. You press that and you leave your Cobra and end up docking with one of the nearest station, wherever you are. This would have the effect of cleaning your status if you were a fugitive or an offender. That's how it was in the original game. You'd also do it if your ship was in danger of, if you were in danger of losing your ship in combat. Buy cargo, sell cargo. Yeah, that'd be all the function keys. Function 1, function 2, function 3. Equip ship, function 4. They might be either the function keys or the number keys. At long range chart, short range chart, data on screen, data on the planet you're close to, or have chosen on the star chart as your destination. Market prices, you check these when you're trading. Status mode, this shows your status, your commander name, your elite, whether your combat status, harmless, mostly harmless, competent, above average, dangerous, deadly, whatever. Inventory, what you're carrying, how you have upgraded your ship. Restart the game, freeze, pause, and no, this would be where the function keys are. Yeah, they're on the side. Front view, launch, back view, left view, right view. Front view and launch would have been the same key. Function 1, function 2, function 3, function 4. Yeah, that's how it works. What's this? This is the famous ship identification chart. Yeah. I'll just show you. Where is it? There's the Cobra Mark III. There's the these. I'll show you the ships that are currently in the game. Cobra Mark III. The Asp. That's a cargo canister. The Viper. There's a space station. There's a missile. There's an asteroid. The Python's been mentioned, but it hasn't been put into the game yet. Or it might be with the next update. What's it got? Beta 3.9 is the last major beta build and it introduces a number of new features including major overhauls of both the galaxy map and ship outfitting, plus multiple ways to reach the rank of elite through trading, exploration and combat, plus countless ongoing fixes, tweaks, improvements and optimizations. It hasn't actually mentioned any more ships yet, but there was supposed to be a wipe tomorrow. I hope this isn't actually it. They've made it a day earlier. That would really upset me because I was hoping I'd be able to make it to Sol, the solar system, our solar system in the game. from where I started by the time that was brought in. Anyway, uh, Anaconda, yeah, that's the big one there, and that's roughly it. The closest we have to a Lakon is the Transporter, which isn't just called the Transporter, and there's the Thargoid, but they haven't been brought into the game yet. They haven't been mentioned. Thargoids are an evil race of highly advanced insectoid creatures that are big, tall, as big as a human. Kind of evolved insects from. They kind of look like praying mantises, walking around on their hind legs, and they have dark chitinous skin, and the other features of a that you would find common with an insect. But I've never seen one in any of the games. They've never really showed what one looks like. You only have to use your imagination there. There's in the Dungeons and Dragons game, there is a race of mantis warriors, which sound very similar to them, called Thri-kreen, and they were very popular during the release of the Dark Sun rules for Dungeons and Dragons. That was during the early 90s. The game Dark Sun and Dungeons and Dragons have made I think it's Dungeons and Dragons is 4th edition now. I haven't bothered with it since third edition, and Dark Sun is it's been re-released a few times, or at least another second time. That would have been around about year 2000. I'm not too sure actually, but anyway, there's a race of insectoid warriors called Thri-kreen, which sound very similar to the the Thargoids, but except that the Thargoids are a spacefaring race of insectoid warriors, and insectoids pilots or whatever. They're kind of mysterious, and no one knows too much about them. I don't suppose anyone has met any of those face to face in the game, any characters in the game. Anyway, that they have been promised by the Frontier that they will make an appearance later on, but they're going to release the game as a space trading sim that looks very polished. Very soon, next month, on the 16th, and that's just there. Look. I'll show you. What we have here. That's the famous Space Traders Flight Training Manual. I remember I used to walk around the house reading this out aloud to my parents. Drove them nuts. I almost had it what's the word for that? It was in my head. You get it? That's what the galaxy looked like. Each galaxy looked like that. Just they've polished it. They've really polished. The galaxies actually look like a galaxy now. Sort of, if you pull it right back, it's It looks like a spiral galaxy, um, but it's only set in one galaxy, and this was set in 8 galaxies. But this galaxy is supposed to be big, have more in it than there was in the original game, even though there were 8 of them. That's how big it is. Some of it is procedurally generated. The important parts have been implanted in there by the the team of programmers working on the game. There's the introduction. There's the original Cobra. You can see it better there. Very distinctive shape, which it still has in the game they're making. But it's no longer wireframe. It's all graphics, the best graphics. Yeah, I read this entirely over and over again. Yeah, used to know it off by heart just about. It's been ages since I've had a proper look in there. There's a ship, all the descriptions of the ships. The ships have, some of the ships have changed, like the where is it? There's the Cobra again. There's the Asp. Did I show you the? There's the Cobra Mark 1. And there's the Cobra Mark 3. There's, as of yet, there is no Cobra Mark 3, Mark 1 in the game. There's the Anaconda. Looks different there to how it does now. All the ships had these shapes, specific shapes that could only be achieved by wireframes, sort of like I guess you could call them triangular, isometric, or whatever, three-dimensional. And there's the photo lance that's been promised. Photo lance. There's the gecko, and it's got the some decals on it. Decals have been promised, and there's been quite a few paint designs that you can buy through the online shop. I've bought I have quite a collection of them now. The last one they did was fire ignition colors. The age-old black with red flames, or orange, yellow, golden flames painted over the ship. I'll show you later when I get the game started. Currently my Cobra has the red ignition. It's sort of dark with golden red flames all across the top of it. Looks it does look a bit tacky. I am hoping they allow us to customize our own designs later on. But there's the Mamba, the crate. They haven't been put in the Moray Starboat, which is actually doubles as a it can go through water underneath. It can go underwater. It can fly through the atmosphere of a planet and just fly into the water, and it doubles as a type of submarine ship. But it's also space. It's space capable. So it's capable of space, atmosphere, and water, underwater. Python, yep, that's been a recent. They've put up pictures of the Python in the last newsletter. Last 2 newsletters was the Python